Okay, so I'm Austin, a freshman at LSU still. Y'all know me from last season, and I'm not here to mess around.
Okay, I'm Kaylee Valencia. I'm from Houston, Texas. I'm a student at LSU. That's about it.
My name is Desh. I am from Lancaster, Virginia. I am a sophomore at LSU.
That's good.
I'm Gabby Eves. I am a senior at LSU, and I am a music education major, and I know the Lukes from musical theater.
Hi, I'm Isaac Chattis, and I'm here on Big Brother. I have no idea what's to come to this, but I love singing, love dancing, love musical theater. That's it.
Hi, my name is Sarah. I like to sing, and I sing at church, I sing in theater, and that's about all I do.
Hi, I'm Thomas. I'm cool. I don't know what else to say about myself. I'm here to win Big Brother. I'm not hungover. I think that's an important thing to add. I did not go out drinking last night.
Wow.
It's impressive.
Alright, my name is Theron Starwood, and I am a sport management major.
Hi, my name's Mac.
Hey, I'm James. But I'm definitely the oldest person here. It's not fun. It pretty much just sucks. But I'm definitely gonna try to win. I didn't really try in the past that hard, but I'm gonna go for it. We'll see how I'm able to convince these people that I'm not a threat, because I'm not gonna look like them. But I don't know. We'll see.
Hey, so I'm Devin Rose. I'm an international trade major at LSU, and I'm here to play Big Brother.
Alright, my name's TJ. I'm 27, and it's the first time playing Big Brother.
My name is Ryan Meyer. Fun fact, I have never played this game before. I'm really flexible. I can do splits and stuff. I can jump.
Okay, I was gonna say physically or
Yeah, physically.
Ideologically.
Both.
Fabulous. Can you do a split for us right now? You don't have to.
Yeah, you gotta pay for that.
Okay.
Yeah.
Absolutely respectable. Can you introduce yourself and give us a fun fact, please?
Yes, my name is Michaelin McGinnis, and my fun fact is I'm double jointed, and I'm also allergic to Christmas trees. Little twofer, double fun fact.
Wow, thank you. I've heard good things about you, Michael.
Mitchell Prudhomme, and I've got 2 kids.
Alright everybody, so let's go into the first competition. So this competition will not be for the position of HOH. So the winner will get immunity, and you will also receive an undisclosed advantage. Oh wait, also, that's what I forgot to mention. So so today's theme is like an art gallery.
I see that now.
Why? Because. So keep an eye out. The theme will touch different challenges and also the different twists and turns that will come along the way. One important thing to learn about Big Brother quickly is that there's always something else going on that you probably don't know about. Okay?
For an undisclosed power? I don't want that. I think I want undisclosed power and everybody, oh look, you're so detail oriented. No, I don't want that. Through it. I guess my strategy is lay low. I don't want to win too much stuff, but if it comes down to it, I'm gonna definitely win.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. So James, you win the competition. As the winner of the first challenge, James is the first person to find out about this season's twist. There are 4 hidden paintings around the house, and any player who finds one will get access to a special power. Alright, so James, you are immune this week and cannot be voted out. You also get this slip of paper. You can share it with others at your own discretion.
Exhibitionists have recently uncovered rough drafts of Munch's The Scream. A few of these drafts from the Big Brother house this season. If you follow these clues and find a copy, you'll be given a power in the game. Good luck. Whatever power this is, hopefully I can get someone on my side with that. I don't feel like having the right number of red flowers is going to make anybody think I'm super smart or anything, so they're not worried about me. Because it's not like I've got to nominate people for eviction. I don't have to do crap. Just have to kind of walk around, joke, figure out what the freak this means.
I'm back.
Yeah, we have these minuscule name tags, which is helpful, you know. Stay together all the time and put a target on our back. Just like know, like, so who else is there? James, Mitchell, Sarah wasn't one of them. Definitely some click starting. I like, I think I'm in with Mitchell and Sarah and Mac and Isaac and another person, but anyway, they're all cool, but you have to like kind of keep on guard too until like one of them's gonna turn on you, you know.
So like, are you guys getting a bad vibe from anybody?
No,
so far?
not yet.
Okay, so the dude
I disagree.
Thomas,
Yeah.
I think. Okay, so he was like, "Oh, I'm so upset. I was voted out first and second in the 2 games I played."
Yeah.
Like
So
I
that's
see
telling
why.
you
I
something.
see why.
Yeah, look, definitely something to look out for.
I feel like because we all, like what was like me, you, Kaylee, and Austin said that we knew each other, people are probably going to expect us to be a group. But I do see them outside talking to
I don't know his
that
name.
girl.
I don't know. It's a
I wasn't
girl.
listening to names. The names I get on. I think that the old man, whose name I don't remember, is definitely someone to watch out for.
Oh yes.
Yeah, because he was answering questions. He's a lot more seasoned than we are. Wise beyond my years. So I just think that he has an advantage.
So Gabby, you have been crowned the first head of household.
I've already got some people, James and Sarah and Isaac and me, and James and I talked to Mac. And I can't remember the last guy. It was like you and the last guy doing it.
It's the same. Devin?
Yeah, that's it.
Yeah.
So there's 6 of us already voting together. And like if you're good with Mac, we're good with, I mean, as long as it's not one of us we don't like here, but
Yeah.
the guy in the Coke shirt seems really close with some people around him.
Yeah, it's like the ambassador thing. Because they know each other and they're all like best.
So I just feel like,
I feel like he would be good to work with though. 'Cause
That's
he,
true.
like,
He's like-
he has those connections with
Yeah.
like other people that like, I don't know, he's a strong personality, so it makes me nervous. You know what I mean?
well, that makes me nervous in the
So-
other direction. Like if he's a strong personality, then it could get
But
people
you
really
might want to
as
just
well.
like, cool, thanks. Also, I don't hate you. I was
Thank
totally
you.
joking.
Okay, I don't-
Stop getting stressed. Yeah, he was
I
just
wanted to propose.
Ooh, okay,
basketball
okay.
lines.
What are you proposing?
Between me and Ryan.
Wait, which one's Ryan? Okay,
He's the
Ryan.
tall noodle guy. Come on.
What are you talking about? Tall noodle guy.
He's sitting next to you all morning.
Oh yeah.
I hope we don't have another
Sorry.
memory challenge.
I just don't. I'm not gonna names. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, I was thinking.
Yeah, he's sweet.
Like we all just like vibed really well together.
Yeah.
Gabby and Ryan and I just kind of like hit it off this morning while we were drinking coffee and eating bacon and stuff and donuts. And I picked Gabby as the first HOH because I trusted what she was going to do and I trusted that she wasn't going to vote me out. So
After a long search, James finally achieves his goal.
Basically what I can do is name, if the veto is used, I can name the replacement nominee instead of the head of household.
Can you please show us what you found?
Usurp it.
Yeah, that's not the side I would like to see. Thank you.
Hi, Your Majesty.
Oh my god. No, stop. This is a lot. I don't have any insight to give you. I'm sorry.
But, no, you're fine. So I'm just wondering, like, what are you thinking? You said you don't mind.
I don't I don't know. I don't really have a strategy. There's a lot to think about, but it's fine.
So yeah, please don't nominate me.
You're fine.
I'm not a threat.
Yeah.
I'm terrified. I don't know what she's thinking. I went in there. She told me advice about the game. And I asked her how she was feeling. And she said, I'm not cut through, man. Like, I'm not looking to, like, cut you down. But I was like, but you have to because you're HOH. She was like, yeah, I know.
So like right now, I think we were talking about in the kitchen how we were like kind of distrusting of James and Mitch.
Yeah, because James has an advantage. He's played this game before, so he knew how much detail was necessary in the first round. He knew how the rules work. I literally have no idea what's going on 24/7, so that's a disadvantage. 2, both him and Mitchell are both teachers, and they're
Which one's
smart.
James?
James is the
The
one that
man.
won the first challenge.
The old man?
Yeah, the older guy.
The season.
The season. Like, I feel like he's giving off like really cool dad vibes. So, but that's like a facade.
People have just been worried that I'm gonna get them out, and then that boy that we were talking about like begged for his life, and it made
He knows he's
and made me
problematic.
sad for him though. I felt so bad because he was like, "I'm not a threat."
But also, we were talking to some other people, and they're thinking that James and Mitch are threats, like big threats.
James and yes, okay, so Mitch
especially. Mitch is giving me like James not so much, but Mitch is giving me like suspicious.
Because Mitch's always just like.
He's too quiet.
Yeah. Mitch, he sees a lot, and he already has an alliance with Isaac and Mac and like one or two other people. And he was saying like, I feel like Austin is a threat because he's got a strong personality, and like I know that that's gonna be good later in the game, and like we need to get him out now.
At the beginning of the day, a clue was hidden in the diary room that started another hunt to one of the secret Scream powers. One of the players has discovered this clue, and they seem to be looking outside. Let's see who it is.
Exhibitionists have recently uncovered rough drafts of Edvard Munch.
So that's I'm gonna be seen. Help me see.
Mitchell went go get this little box behind the window where the first challenge was, so I had to go distract everybody.
Right. This feels so shitty. Oh, I know how to open the escape room. What James needs? No. Congratulations, you found a hidden rough draft of the Scream by Edvard Munch. Because you have found this precious cultural artifact, we'll happily award you with a power in this game. When you decide to use your power, turn in this painting to make your final decision. Vigilante, use this power to name a third nominee for eviction.
Can you show everyone the rough draft?
Hold on a second, hold on. I have a better idea. Now where can I hide this? To make someone find it.
So, as of now, me, TJ, Mac, Thomas, I know Mikeland is with us as well, and Gabby is probably going to be with us. Whenever I go talk to Gabby, that's what I'm going to say. I'm going to say, these people are strong together, and if you're with us, you're another number.
Me.
Yes.
Mikeland.
Yes.
TJ. Mac, the guy in the tiger shirt. Mac, that girl. And Thomas. So yeah. And you, if you know.
If I want.
If
Yes.
you want.
Yeah.
But no, like I felt like, you know, we kind of all like hit it
Well,
off
see,
in
the
the
last time I
beginning.
talked to what is it, Mikeland, right?
Right, yeah.
The last time I talked to her, it was you, me, and Mikeland.
Yeah.
And then,
us three.
and then
but we
like
need
added.
more. We
Okay,
need more.
okay.
Yeah, and TJ, the
I'm
dude's
totally down with TJ.
Yo,
I'm just
TJ's
worried-
so
I'm worried about
cool.
the other two. Because Mac's name has come up in like 2 or 3 conversations.
For real?
Yeah. So I
Okay.
feel like she's just talking to everybody and like being everybody's friend.
For sure.
So I'm worried about her, and then Thomas just is weird.
I like Thomas.
Really?
And Thomas like Thomas, I don't know, he
But did he do that like sympathy thing?
No,
I'm
like
not a big
we
sympathy
kind
person.
of like
I
we
hate people.
Yeah, I know. It's okay. It's okay. Like it's okay.
Me and Ryan, Chilltown 2.0. Definitely gonna take him to the final 2. This is stressful. This is a stressful game, I'm not gonna lie. Matt, come see. I found something, and it gives me the ability to add another nominee. But there's a clue. I want to make something fake to put in here and then give it to somebody that really trusts, but it not be real. Can you write something official in there? Like saying it's like a free veto or something like that?
Always good to see you. Yeah, man. Yes, sir.
I think that's official.
I'm currently in 2 different alliances, and I don't think the people that are in both of them know that I'm in both. I kind of accidentally ended up in both, but I'm kind of just going to use it to my advantage and just be nice to everyone and use that as a strategy. And also we made a fake thing that says like you get 1 free veto, so that's going to kind of like trick people into thinking that they have more power than they do. So we'll see how that goes.
So I found this. There was a clue that I found, and I feel really bad that I took you out first. I mean, not took you out first, but you know, pulled your key. And
don't.
No,
it was. I didn't want to be HOH. No, that's a lot of
okay,
stress.
but anyway, like just as I'll be honest, I can't get it open. But as kind of an olive branch, I wanted to gift it to you guys as Alliance. I'm not sure what's inside. So, holy crap. Well, that was easy.
There's something, right? So those are only 2 doors.
Okay, I'm gonna go out just so they don't see us in here for too long, but like, you can tell it to everybody in your little alliance and stuff, just let me know what comes up.
Okay, thank you. That was.
This is so cute.
I feel like this
You
is
can
a
like find
setup.
things that the government can't find in there.
I low-key feel like this is a setup.
So this is yours. Is that only for this round, or can you like use it forever?
What we've been talking about is that like James and Mitchell are 2 kind of suspicious characters in the game, and I know that Mitchell found a box with a veto in it and he gave it to Austin. But Austin already told me that if I was put up for elimination that he would use the veto to make sure that I didn't get sent home the first round.
Mac, she's
sketchy and I know her. But
Well, then put her up.
she's talked to like 5 people. And
Put her
has
up
like
then.
made alliances.
Put her up. Definitely put her up.
Because she's in
Are
alliances
you one of
with
the
2
5?
different people.
Definitely put her up.
But she's in an alliance technically with like me.
How?
Exactly. She hasn't talked to me.
I know the one alliance. I know it's Austin, Kaylee, right now. Well,
That's
Austin,
another thing.
Kaylee, Theron, I see them walking around all together, and Desh, like they're all in a group
Yes,
outside.
that's why I said
They're
one.
together. Yes. So I know that's one.
Either Mac or Austin. Or Kate. Whoever's in this group, and you like Desh, and I
But
liked him as well. So
there's like 2 big alliances happening.
Yeah, it's
And
definitely split down
it's like either the LSU or the like not LSU basically.
well, there's a lot of people trying to form. We're trying to form an alliance.
Yeah,
Go over
because
it.
they have talked to me and are like, yeah, you're on our side, you're on our side.
So you're afraid?
And I don't want them to like
So they're
immediately
telling you that
switch.
you're-
Exactly.
Well, then put Desh up if you think he's with them.
Unless you want to split the house.
But
and put
see,
one for each
Desh and
alliance.
Theron, I think I might do Theron because
There and Mac.
yeah, because he is like friends with all of them, but I don't know
I don't know who the hell
how
Theron
strong
is.
of
So.
a player.
Oh no, that's the guy I put up.
Mhm.
He's not a strong player.
Mhm.
He doesn't. He's the best actor, or he's doesn't know what he's doing.
Yeah.
You can put him up if you want, but if you think they're really good friends,
Mhm.
a good friend can really make a big difference because they can count 100%.
Yeah. I think I have to put somebody up from the LSU crew. I want to put up Kaylee because I think that she'll cause drama, but not as much drama as Austin will. Like, she's a safer bet than Austin is. But I know that she's going to be pissed at me because she was like, yeah, us girls got to stick together. And I put up 2 girls for elimination. Okay. I think I'm good.
Which means Mac and Kaylee have been nominated for eviction. Please take a seat.
I'll check everyone's name with that.
Gabby, do you have anything to say?
Just that like it was a tough decision.
Okay, so haha, that joke is on me. I thought I was so good, so in the clear with Gabby as the head of household, but she put me on the elimination chair.
Your kids are pros. That's an actual your kids.
And Mitch currently has the power of veto. I don't really know how I stand with Mitch, so I'm really scared that I'm probably going to be the first one eliminated, and if it comes down to it, I think I might be the one to go. That's what happens when you have big dick energy, so.
So, I have a veto that I found in a little box, but I don't know who Mitch is going to use his veto for.
Honestly, was really surprised that Gabby put me up for elimination because I'm the only person that she knew here, so for her to do that, it's a little shady.
The reason that I nominated Kaylee was I wanted to break up that LSU crew. Yes. But I didn't want to do it with Austin because Austin is too much of a like power player and he's gonna like come back and kill me.
What if we nominate him now? Try it. Because Austin's a good coach. Yeah. I feel like if we put 2 up for LSU, but one of them has to go home.
Yeah. Man, I don't trust Mac, and there's something about her, and like I know her. In real life, she's fine. In this game, I just don't know what's going on. And then I know that they want to get rid of Austin, but I'm afraid of Austin. I feel like if he goes away, then it's just like James and Mitch against the world, which is fine because James and Mitch like me, I think.
If I use this puts her in your bag and my bag.
Which is fine. I'm not. Which is fine.
I just want to say, if we want Austin out, and what's the other girl put up? I'm sorry.
Kaylee.
Kaylee. If they're working together,
Wait,
no, you're fine.
Yeah, you're good. You're good.
If they're working together, why can't we just get her out and get him out next time? Rather than putting a target, like let somebody else get the target for doing that.
Okay, but then who else will we put up?
No one. Just let us vote out Kaylee.
No, you have to put someone else out.
No, just not use this.
Oh, okay.
I can be down
But-
for that.
The more and more we talk about this idea of voting Austin out, the more I like it.
Because if you look down the line.
Can I give this to someone else and let them use it to get the target?
Well, shouldn't have been so damn good at hitting blocks, but maybe those tennis balls
The thing
there.
is, it's still me and
Yeah,
I know.
be getting the blood.
Mitchell wants to use the power veto to take down Mac and put Austin up there and kick him out, which to me seems complicated. I'll go along with it if they have the votes. Like, I think Austin's a slightly bigger threat, but he has no clue. And it seems complicated early on, but I'm not the head of household, so now come back on with me.
I'm gonna say Mac.
All right, Mac, you have been vetoed.
I veto Kaylee.
Oh wait, it's real.
Yes. Okay. So I did not make this. And anything like this on this season, you will know. I have explicit instructions on anything that is in this. So there is a vacancy on the nomination block. Who have you decided to nominate?
I nominate Austin.
All right, Austin.
Oh, you were just getting hit.
I have a really big question for you.
Would they
What the heck just happened?
Yes.
Did you have something to do with that?
I don't know what you're talking about.
The fake veto paper? Did you make that paper, Mitchell?
I did not. That is not my handwriting.
Did you find that paper?
The paper
Was it
fell.
handed to you, or did you find it? Are you in law school? Because you should be.
Yeah, I think. I don't want to say who it was. I'm just
Rewind the
I'm-
tapes.
listen, I'm just the middleman. So I did have a role in it, but don't shoot the messenger.
I'm unaware of that. That makes sense.
The messenger always gets shot.
But
just saying.
So her strategy was to get Austin and I on the same like chopping block because they're eliminating all the ambassadors first because we have two stronger personalities and they don't like it. So we will be the first to go.
So the hate extends.
So I just thought you guys should know.
Everyone's goal in this game is to eliminate all of the LSU ambassadors. So that being me, Dash, Kaylee, and Austin. Pretty much their reasoning is because we all have big personalities. Like, sorry, I'm fun. So for those of you watching at home, episode 5 through the finale, maybe read the Cliff's Notes. It doesn't seem like there's gonna be much to really do here because we do.
Round, it is Austin and I against each other. And so what I was told throughout the whole process is that they are going to go after the LSU ambassadors first and that Austin is a big social threat. And so I was told that they're going to save me and I'll vote out Austin, but I don't know because like I can't trust anybody, to be quite honest. So obviously they're not going to come up to me and tell me that they're voting against me, so.
Austin, you have been evicted from the Big Brother house.
Holy shit. Wow, okay. Bye, guys.
Bye, Austin. $25, so congratulations, Kaylee. You are the new HOH.
First first of all, what a remarkable comeback. I was on the chopping block last round and now I'm the head of household, so I really think that this is going to be my opportunity to make the people that were nasty to me prove themselves correct. I think a lot of people are probably going to be pleading because there were some discrepancies in what I was told and what the actions actually carried out. I'm interested to see what Gabby has to say for herself, because when she was in this position, she told me I was safe and she was the one that put me on for elimination. So, or maybe I can use like my head of household to start making alliances. Yeah, I'm gonna do that. So the next people that come in, I'm gonna try to build some alliances, because like all of mine, once I got put up for elimination, were like gone.
Before he went on to the game, he had a little screensaver in it. I read it. It said secrets and stuff like that. So it said, look under the feet of the statue. There's a secret under there. And I guess everybody was just talking, and I'm just like, you know, me being silent and just looking, and I'm just reading. And I'm like, oh, I should tell this to Mitch. Huh, all right, yeah, that's it.
I think since everyone voted against Austin, it's gonna work in my favor, because I told her that we were all gonna vote for Austin, so I think it'll be fine. Basically, I couldn't convince Mitch to use the veto on you.
Yeah.
So instead, I said, okay, well, because he was like, I want Mac, I want Mac, I want Mac. And I was like, everyone's gonna like vote for whoever's up there. No one's gonna vote for Mac anyway. So I was frustrated with him, and I was like, fuck it, whatever. And I said, as long as we put up Austin, then everyone's gonna vote for Austin. And I was like, even she has said that like Austin is kind of a threat.
Right.
And then I went and like campaigned for everything and said like everyone needs to vote for Austin, and got like a bunch of groups to vote for Austin instead of you.
Right.
So like I get how it looks. And I
No,
get that you can
I honestly like respect more that you put up Austin against me, because I think I would have lost against Mac in the vote. I think for sure. Yeah, I'm gonna talk to everybody and like ask them about Mitch, because I kind of want to put Mitch up on for
But I totally get that you don't.
I don't want that target on my back, because I feel like he's powerful.
Exactly. Which is exactly why I didn't put Austin up, because I was like, I feel like Austin is going to like kill me.
Yeah.
If you know.
No, but yeah, I don't know who Kaylee picked, because I mean, like I said, maybe Gabby, because she wants revenge because she was nominated, but everybody unanimously voted for Austin.
Right.
So it's not like she has to worry about anything, you know?
Right. But I mean, she has to nominate 2 people.
If she's, which side of the alliance do you think, which alliance do you think she would be in? I think she'd be in, I thought she was in Austin's, because Austin
Right,
went for
she
her.
was with Austin.
But
so
she-
now she's
yeah.
going to have to find an alliance.
If I am going to put Mitchell up, I'm going to have a target on my back, and everybody that's aligned with Mitchell is going to come after me next.
Can we do the same veto competition? Because I'm ready. Like
You're ready. He's ready to win.
I've been practicing. It's in all
I'm scared. I'm scared of Mitchell's power, because everybody wants him and sees him as a threat. So I think it'd be advantageous to put him up for elimination. But I know he has. I need to talk to his people that he's aligned with to see how
they're
loyal
aligned
they are.
with me.
Okay.
Miss Gabby, I'm really not sure where she stands.
Mhm.
Just because like whenever I was in here, we would have this little kiki. She's like, man, you have nothing to worry about.
Yeah. Well, that's what she told me too.
Okay.
And then I was on the elimination chair. So.
Sloppy. Most of you are theater majors, and
Theater majors.
what are these GPAs looking like? Because obviously performance is not up to par. It's not.
I'm gonna be honest with you. What I'm getting from people is that they don't know how to read you. That you're not able to be read. Nobody knows
Okay.
what your deal is. So
Because I have bangs. They block my feelings.
Right. What are your thoughts? Who are you aligned with? Who's a target for you?
Well, I've had multiple people come up to me and try and make alliances, and so I'm kind of just like, I still kind of feel like I'm testing the waters, but I think I know which way I want to lean, because
Okay.
they've had my back in the past.
Right.
But
Is anybody like a target for you?
I don't know.
I don't trust her.
How the heck am I going to hold this?
Congratulations, you have found a hidden rough draft of the Scream by Edward Munch. Because you have found this precious cultural artifact, we will happily award you with a power in this game. When you decide to use your power, turn in this painting to make your decision final. Extra chance. That's the power. Extra chance. Play this power at any point to add an extra power of veto. Competition to the round.
been a crazy first round so far. There's a huge target on my back. I played the fake veto. Fortunately, the way that the cards fell, Austin used it pretty quickly. I feel like it put a target on my back, but I also feel like it got me some street cred. I don't know. I'm really close with Devin, and of course with James and Isaac and Thomas. I really don't know what's going to happen here with Kaylee, is that her name? I feel like she'll probably try to nominate me because I didn't veto her, but who knows. Me, James, and Isaac all have advantages, so hopefully that'll help us.
So I really think I shouldn't do this, but I think that Mitch is going to be one that I'm putting up for elimination because he's shady and I think he is a power player in this game, and I think it would be advantageous to get him out as soon as possible because he poses a threat to a lot of people. However, I know he does have some alliances. How strong they are, we're gonna see, but I'm gonna choose him to not make it into the box this round. And then I'm stuck between Mac and Gabby. I feel like it's the cliche choice to put Gabby up for elimination since she did it to me, but it would almost be, I feel like out of the two, I need to choose somebody who they're going to vote for Mitch other than this person. So I think for that reason, I'm going to choose Mac because I feel like people aren't as scared of Mac as they are Gabby, and so they're more likely to choose Mitch to go home.
Please, Mac and Mitch, you have been nominated for eviction. Please have a seat. All right, and Mitch, you win the power of veto.
Again.
This is Sparta. This is the veto king.
Don't say that. So I have a power that lets me add a third nominee. Isaac and I found one that I gave to Isaac that allows him to demand another veto challenge. And James has one, I think, that is basically a veto. I think, yeah. And then Isaac just found another one in the challenge, so we don't know what that was. No, just if you could pick, who would you put up there? Who would you want to see go on the most? Your water stripping.
I'm going to talk to Gabby. Sorry.
Okay.
Keep going.
Dude, at this point, I don't know. Like, I'm trying to get rid of I feel like I'm trying to get rid of big threats, but
Who are y'all good with? Let's ask it that way then. Who do y'all not want to see go home?
Right
Obviously
here.
these guys.
Yeah.
And
Right.
James, I would assume.
Right, the F right here.
Who else?
None of these people.
None, yeah.
I feel like I kind of know where y'all guys' loyalties lie. I haven't talked much to you, TJ.
I trust Gabby.
Yeah, I think we do too.
Yeah, and then Mike Lynn.
You trust Mike Lynn?
Yeah. I mean, I like her. I feel like I'm aligned with her, and that's kind of my.
I haven't talked
I'm
to her
not
at all.
aligned. I'm not aligned with Isaac. He said words to him this whole time.
Me neither.
Isaac's gonna go every time.
Yeah.
Yeah. You have Isaac? Yeah. Okay. See, I don't. Okay. Well, then that works.
Isaac's laying so low though. It's kind of
Dude, he's
But
such a floater, and so is Devin.
Isaac and Devin, both of them, they'll do what I tell them. I'm not trying to they'll do what I tell them.
Right.
But they're also
But if you ask me who I would want to see go, it would be someone who's I'm not aligned with, and that would be Dash, Isaac, Devin, and then who else? Darren.
Dash is very secretive.
But y'all vote Dash over Mac.
Yeah.
Over Mac.
Yeah. I kind of like that.
It's
as long as
it's not in my
Mac's not really a threat.
it's not in my position to expose this because it's not mine, but someone can pick who's going on. That's all I'm saying.
So, this challenge is
The advantage.
the advantage. Basically, I gotta get 2 people, and I'll bring them to Taylor. There's a penalty, there's a strength, and then there's
just a nothing.
No, there's something else. Okay, so one contains the power, one contains a silly punishment. Okay, silly punishment.
That's risky, man.
And then all 3 participants must accept an envelope and its contents.
One contains a game-related punishment. So there's only one good thing.
Yeah.
I don't know, man. You need to talk to our alliance about that. Hey, so James has the ability to choose who goes up instead of me.
Mhm.
He's gonna put up Dash and we're gonna Dash off.
Okay. I got these little challenges, like these advantages things right here. Yeah, I'm getting kind of good at finding these things, but my head hurts. I feel like I'm about to explode. I'm gonna use it on myself. Sorry.
I was going to say.
So Mitch, we have no news to block.
Hi, Mitch.
Kaylee, there is a vacancy on the nomination chairs. Who is going to fill that seat?
Devin.
All right, Devin, you have been nominated for eviction. So, Mac and Devin, you are the final nominees for this round. At the upcoming eviction ceremony, one of you will be evicted from the game. I'll give you some time to campaign.
Is that I decided that I want to put Mitch and Mac on the elimination block, and Mitch got the power to veto, so he vetoed himself. So unfortunately, I really wanted Mitch gone. I do not like Mitch, but unfortunately he vetoed himself, and so he's still in the game. And so I put Devin up. I put Devin up because I think that he has enough alliances and I think he has enough power to last the round. And so I don't think anybody is going to vote against Devin. I think they're all going to vote against Mac. And my thing against Mac is that, like, she shouldn't.
So you want Mac?
I want Mac to go.
Okay.
I want Mac to go because she, in my HOH meeting, she was not at all forthcoming with, like, her perspective. And so I don't trust her one bit. Like, I don't trust her to, like, be...
Yeah,
I don't trust her to be on my side at all.
Like, after she came out, I was like, oh, how'd it go? She said, honestly, I didn't know what to say. I didn't really tell her anything.
Mitch wants to vote out Devin?
I haven't told.
No, when I talked to Mitch, he didn't know because he said he's close to both of them and he didn't know what to do.
See, that's the thing, I want to dismantle Mitch's alliance.
But he felt like that's what he would want to do.
Of winning a competition.
He's won two. Mitch's won. Wait, would you say Devin?
I think Devin's more likely to win a competition than
Absolutely.
Mac's been on the block twice.
And Mac clearly isn't that big of a threat. She's on the block twice.
And
she's got to be trying her.
Her knee is hurt too. Like she's injured right now.
So we should shift it to Devin. Either way, I want to hurt Mitch's
You're gonna either way,
alliance.
and that's what's good
get
about
Devin out.
I think what James is saying is that Devin is his biggest supporter.
Right.
And so
he said. So Mitch said that Isaac and Devin are going to do whatever he tells them. Right. So if you're going after Mitch, then you
So
want
we
to
need
get
to
Devin.
go after Devin. Okay.
Mac is like a pawn. Like
That's
she's
true. I
she's
did just
gone
tell
both
Devin that I
ways.
was going to campaign for him, but Gabby also told me she wasn't going to put me on the elimination block, and she did, so.
This game is all about.
We need more votes than this.
Alright, hello everyone. It is time for the second eviction ceremony. At the end of this ceremony, someone will be evicted from the Big Brother house. Yes, Mitch?
I'd like to use this to name a third nominee.
Alright. So Mitch is handing me this. This is real. This is real. So there are different rough drafts of the screen. And for the players who are able to find these rough drafts, you are awarded with a special power in the game. Mitch has interrupted the ceremony by using one of the screens. So Mitch's power was Vigilante, which is the power to name a third nominee for eviction. So Mitch, who did you want to nominate?
There.
Alright, Darren, you have been nominated for eviction. Please join Devin and Matt.
Why would anybody vote for you? Because both Mac and Devin are aligned with Mitch.
But also, like Mitch is also aligned with that tall man, isn't he? And like.
No, Mitch isn't aligned with James.
He's not.
No, I know for a fact.
So Mitch like talked to us and he was like, I'm gonna pull this wild card.
I thought he was lying.
Me too.
I thought he made it.
I didn't know if it was real or not. And I really thought that it was Isaac's. And I'm surprised that it's not. Because I really thought that it was Isaac's. I don't know, I'm still down to get Devin out.
I don't know anything about Theron. I've not talked to him the whole game. So
Yeah, that's what we were kind of talking about earlier. It was that, like, I like Theron and he's great and we've had great conversation, but nothing about the game, and he's just been on the couch not trying to play.
So like, is he just gonna get himself out anyway?
Yeah.
I don't know. I feel like Mitch put a bigger target on his back, and then if we all vote out Devin still, then it'll be like, look, you did this shit and it didn't work out for you.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
So you think y'all are gonna vote for Devin?
I'm still planning on voting for Devin.
We're all voting for Devin. Well, I
Well, you can't
vote,
vote.
but
He can't
if I had
vote.
to break a tie, it's gonna be Devin.
Here's the thing. Sarah's going to vote the way Mitchell says. I assume Isaac's going to. I assume Mitchell can vote.
Oh, Isaac. He's
So
black.
talk to anybody. you can
He's
talk to.
black.
I'm assuming Dash is probably gonna vote to save Darren.
Yeah, I think Dash would save Theron.
You
but
think?
Oh yeah, we're friends.
So it would really help if I had your vote, but if not, then I understand.
I feel like I'm fake now, cause this guy Farron, you'll see him. He's about to get. I don't know if he's getting evicted or not, but he seemed like a nice guy. You know, I hope ever since everybody's life was on the line right there, they all come talk to me.
I vote for Theron.
Who do you vote to evict?
Devin.
Thank you. Okay, who do you vote to evict?
Theron.
Who do you vote to evict?
Devin.
Hello, James.
Hey, Taylor.
Who do you vote to evict?
Theron.
Hi.
Who do you vote to evict?
Devin.
All right, thank you.
I vote to evict Theron.
Theron.
TH.
Hello, my friend.
Hello.
Who do you vote to evict?
Sadly, vote to evict Devin.
Who do you vote to evict?
Theron.
All right, thank you. Hello, Ryan. Who do you vote to evict?
I vote to evict Devin, unfortunately. Seemed like a great guy, man.
A 5 to 5.
Ooh.
We have a tie.
What?
So, Kaylee, please stand and cast the deciding vote to evict.
No.
Yeah, so Mac, you're safe.
So I'm gonna vote to evict Devin.
All right, Devin, you have been evicted from the Big Brother house.
And yeah, so right now my alliances are the core four, which consists of me, James, Thomas, and Ryan. So those are the only four that I'm like truly loyal to, and then we can break that up later when like it gets more serious. But
Alright, y'all, so get to scrambling. Nominations are.
I'm gunning for him. Why? Because I had a decision for the last vote. And people came up to me pitching Devin, and then you came up to me pitching Theron kind of last minute, and I did not know what I wanted to do. And I told you that, like, I was like, I don't know, but you kept pressing it. So I said, yeah.
You never said I don't know. It was me, you, and Sarah in the stairwell.
Yeah, dude, I was like, you saw how confused I was. Like, I didn't even know that you had that advantage until you played it.
Well, I told you about it in the stairwell.
Yeah, but earlier you were like, I get what that means now. How you said someone can choose.
No, that was James. I was talking about James in that case, because James, whenever somebody vetoes, can choose who the replacement is. Mine was something different.
Yeah. Well, I mean, like, I know that you're gunning after me. That's the only reason that I'm gonna put you up. So
All
you
I'm
need
saying
to like what? Like, how can we move forward? Like, I don't know if we can.
I'm not gunning for you. I'm just saying that, like, basically, what I said before the challenge was like, either way, you have half of the house against you, essentially.
And I realize that, and I don't think there's any other way to go. I just don't know who else I'm gonna put up, but my mind's pretty set on putting you up in there.
Sorry, Mitch, but Mitch the bitch going up. Isaac going up. Like, he wants me to vote Mitch out. He's gunning for my boy, but I'm threatened by Isaac. Like, my game says get Isaac out because he's got those 2 powers.
And Ryan won HOH, so I feel really good about that. I feel like we're all kind of really sketched out about like what Mitch is doing, because he just keeps pulling these little advantage things out the wazoo. Like, I don't even know where he's finding this. I feel like I see him around everywhere, so I don't know when he has time to just be going finding all these things. But
Which means Isaac and Mitch have been nominated.
He literally was already in the seat. He fucking
Mitch was already there.
So Theron, you have won the power of
Oh,
Alright, everyone, prepare for the veto ceremony.
First of all, awesome. You did so awesome. The only thing that could possibly happen is if they have a secret advantage that allows them to get off of the block. And if they do have that, then, you know, we lose this round, but there will be plenty more
I would
rounds.
say that I'm worried about them like just using Isaac as a pawn, like all of them voting him off, and then like Mitch getting to stay.
I do
No,
not,
we're gonna vote Mitch.
from talking to them, because, you know, I think they didn't expect that situation to happen, but I think from what I've understood is everyone's gonna vote for Mitch. So I think you should just not use
Oh, I definitely wasn't using
Okay,
it.
good.
Like, I'm only here to entertain y'all.
Okay,
I love that.
They're all targeting you. It'll be a waste of it.
Not this. I'm not talking about this.
This one?
Some kind of advantage.
Wait, hold up.
The other one about the 3 envelopes.
I'd have to convince somebody to come with me to talk to him. That's what it's saying. The note said you have to have 2 people to agree with you to come talk to him.
Okay, so, I mean,
They don't trust us right now.
you, me, and one other person? Like Mac?
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 Trust Mac.
Flatheaded chip.
Who? Oh, wow, okay. Yeah, she probably would trust us. We want to do it.
Okay, y'all want to do it? Okay, so each of you pick 1, 2, and 3.
Okay. 1.
2.
I'll take 3.
Okay.
I hope it's money.
Oh, God.
Alright, so who has what? So you have...
Sit out Z.
Sit out 2 comps.
2 comps.
So the next 2 competitions where you are not allowed to compete.
Okay.
So that's the disadvantage.
I
So-
got the redemption.
What does that mean?
Use this power at any eviction ceremony. Once the votes are tallied, the nominee that survives eviction will automatically become the new HOH. So that means if I survive it, I can use it?
Just
Or,
whoever survives
anybody?
eviction.
Oh, so I
So
can
you
use
just-
this whenever.
Right, and the nominee that's not evicted is the new HOH.
Cool.
And I have to wear a costume with her.
Me having the multiple alliance thing paid off, so Isaac and Mitch asked me to be part of this deal that they did, and so it came up you either get the disadvantage or the advantage or the neutral thing. So I ended up getting the advantage. So I have the power of redemption. So it says, use this power at any eviction ceremony. Once the votes are tallied, the nominee that survives eviction will automatically become the new HOH. So, I think that this is going to be really good for me, especially if I get put back up on the block again, because we all know that that probably will happen at this point, because I think people are starting to realize that, I kind of have the alliance with, Mitch and them, but then also, I have the alliance with, Gabby and everybody else.
Isaac earlier found a piece of paper that allowed him and 2 other agreeing players to participate in a random draw. So there were 3 envelopes, 1, 2, and 3. One of them had an advantage, one of them had a game disadvantage, and one of them had a silly punishment. So, for that reason, Mitch now is the color red.
Oh,
yes. So that's all that I have to disclose.
Extra chance. Play this power at any point to add an extra power of veto competition to the round. HOH, 2 nominees and 3 players of your choice will compete. It will take 2 minutes. Wow. Okay. Well, honestly, I was told that you had advantages, and that's why I wanted to vote you out. But now that you're cutting this deal with me, I can guarantee your safety. And I'm gonna let you hold on to that until you know that you're safe. But yeah, if you give this to me, you're safe.
Alright.
100%.
Well, I like to make deals.
Yeah, you're good at it. If you're offering a whole ass advantage like that.
Isaac, you are safe. Mitch, you have been evicted from the
Isaac came up to me before the vote, the eviction, and offered to give me this in exchange for his safety, which is great. It's pretty funny because we weren't planning on voting him out anyways.
Okay. All right, and James is the new head of household.
I was coming to ask you what you think. You know how I feel.
I don't have any clue.
I think that Ryan's the biggest threat. I don't know if it's a good idea to actually put him up for him likes it.
The problem with Ryan is that I don't think he'll put either of us up. And he could win. I'm not saying he's gonna win.
Right.
But he definitely could win.
Absolutely.
And I'm not willing to do that. I like to think like Charlize Theron or something. Him.
And Dash.
Yeah. I don't care about Dash. Honestly, I'd rather get Theron out. He's athletic.
Yeah.
He's no fool. But I mean, I could put Dash up against him. Dash would vote for him because I don't know who else to put up.
Yeah. I read it to the diary.
Eviction ceremony. What's that? The votes tallied, the nominee that survives eviction. Okay.
So if there's...
That's not exactly what I thought it was, but okay, that's interesting.
Yeah. So essentially, if you want me to use this, I can.
Who would you put up? Let's say if I put you and Theron up, and we voted him out, and you played that.
Then I would be out of office.
Yeah, who would you put up, do you think?
Who would I put up? Oh my gosh.
I mean, because Theron, I can tell you, he doesn't think that y'all are close at all. He said you were in his number 2 target after Gabby.
Yeah.
He just said that. but that doesn't. He's gonna go on in this scenario, so
Yeah.
like.
I don't know. I'm not sure whether to like put people up there who I think are like a threat, or put people up who like don't seem like they have like a lot of like investment.
Well, I would definitely not put up on she doesn't know what she's doing. So please don't put her up. I definitely would consider that. And
Yeah.
I will only do it if I know they're not voting you out.
Okay.
Because if I put you and him up and they kick your ass out, then I'm fucked.
Yeah.
Like, there's no doubt about that. So I ain't doing it.
I think it's fine if you do the Mac thing, but if you do the Dash thing, then that's gonna cause waves.
What do you think about Theron?
I'm leaning towards him.
Leaning towards him?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, honestly, I would be
But
solid.
who else?
Him and...
If it's him and Mac, who are you gonna vote for?
Theron.
Do you think we can get enough votes to get, if it's him and Mac, to get him out?
Yeah.
I've got 5 people that say they'll vote if it's you and Theron to kick him out.
Okay.
And make you the head of household. Would you be good with putting up Dish and Isaac the next time?
Who's Dash?
Dish. And I've got flexibility on that one because they all want Isaac out. So I really don't care who you kick out at that point.
I vote for Isaac.
No, it's you nominating people. Would you be willing to nominate those people?
Sorry. It's been a long day.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. And if you have some difference of opinion, I would prefer you not to put up Thomas or Gabby.
I don't want to
Which means Darren and Mac, you have been nominated for election.
Matt,
over there.
You have one power of
My main goal was getting Mitchell, and like there's 2 people out here that I knew about. So like I never really had to make any deals, so they mostly do all the work for me, despite being like very sloppy players. So like right now, like just because I know that Mac works so closely with Mitchell, I just kind of want all of them out of here because I just want to disband that group.
Wait, so who do you think is the biggest threat in the house right now?
The biggest threat to me, it's like I kind of think that it's Gabby, but also I feel like Mac, even though she's been in the bottom twice, it's been for a reason. Like she always somehow gets out of it.
Thomas, you just won the power of veto, and you can save one of them or do nothing.
Can I use this?
Oh my god.
Okay.
I needed a cape for to talk about my power. I'm gonna use this on myself and keep my power for the round.
Okay, so you're not using it?
No. But I mean, I'm making myself immune and only me because I'm the most powerful.
So Thomas has not used the power of veto, which means Mac and Theron, you are the final.
I'm just basically saying I'm not using it.
Okay. I would like to use my Scream card.
Alright. So, Mac has just used her Scream card. This green-wigged Scream card comes with the power of redemption. So, once that the votes are tallied at the eviction ceremony, the nominee that survives the eviction will automatically become the new HOH.
Does that mean Theron could also become?
Correct.
Okay.
So if you were up HOH, who would you put up like before?
But yeah, who's your biggest target right now?
Does Mac have a target?
Do I have a target? That is a good question. Michelin, I guess, is kind of that a little bit because she's been kind of like skirting under the radar.
That's true. She's had nothing happen to her.
No, she hasn't. Like, she competed in like that competition. I think that was the first one. So I think I would be interested to see like
Michael.
Yeah, and then I would put someone up against her who I thought could like beat her.
Right.
And stay in, you know.
Yeah. Interesting.
Yeah. So like maybe like her and Gabby.
Oh, that's actually smart because they're together.
Wow.
Wow, that's a big
smart.
power move. I like
I think
it.
that's what I would do.
I like it.
Mac.
Uh-huh.
And I said, Mac, who would you put up in like HOH? Like who would you put up for the eviction if you were HOH? And she said you two.
Yeah, she said y'all. She would put
Yeah.
y'all two up as soon as possible.
And so like when we came back to talk then I was like, I definitely enjoy like you two. Like I
Yeah,
so, like,
make a good TV.
right.
But also, like, he was so Sorry, I thought that the doors were open. He was so transparent just now, and like, I don't know, that made me trust him a little bit.
Yeah, right.
Because I told James that I would vote for him because we didn't know what power Mac had.
Right.
But now that we know that power, it's almost, and we know that she's like gunning for us.
Yeah.
I'm gonna vote her out. Sorry, girl. Like, if
Yeah,
you're trying
I-
to get me, I'm
Yeah,
gonna.
I don't
She's
trust
been
her
she's
now.
not been on the chopping block too many times. I feel
Yeah,
like it's
that's
time
what
for
you
her
were
to
saying.
go.
Yeah. Mac is gunning for me and Michaelin, which like makes sense because if I was in her position, I would probably try and get us out. But I think that I'm gonna vote for her to leave. And I just told James that, and James was like, nah, I'm glad that you said it. So I think that James and I are still cool. James really wants Theron out just because he's trying to cover his ass. But I think it's gonna be okay because he's gonna go after Isaac. Like, Theron's gonna go after Isaac.
By a vote of 5 to 4, Mac, you have been evicted from the Big Brother house.
Bye, I love all of you. Thank you to my 4.
Love you, girl.
Theron, while you will be the next HOH, you won't be HOH just yet. Because we have a special eviction coming up. But because of this twist and you're guaranteed the next HOH, you are immune until the next round. Okay, so for this special eviction, we will be having just one competition this round, everyone. And you will be playing for poker chips. So pay attention because the rules are very different this round. Everything happening this week will be decided by a vote. So first we will have a competition. And where you place in the competition will determine how many of these chips you get. First place gets 10, last place gets 3. Everyone in the middle gets some version between them. Okay? So there are 3 different times that you can use your chips. And the chips you win in the challenge are the only chips you have for the entire round. Okay? So disperse them as you see fit. Does this make sense?
Yeah.
Okay, so let's go through the 3 votes. The first vote is a vote to nominate. So all of you will go one by one into the voting booth and disperse however many chips that you want over as many players as you want. Okay? And the 3 players with the most votes will be nominated for eviction. Then we will have an auction for the power of veto. Okay? Whoever is the highest bidder wins the power of veto, but they lose all of the chips that they bid on it. Okay? The power of veto holder gets the opportunity to save one of the nominees on the block, but if the veto is used, then we will go back to the original vote, and whoever has the next highest number of votes will replace that person. Okay? So keep that in mind. And then lastly, we will have 3 people on the block, and whatever chips you have left, you can use them in a vote to save at the eviction ceremony. And the 2 nominees with the fewest votes will both be evicted.
I'm done.
Keep going. You got it. You got it. Hey, hold on.
All right, sorry, Theron, you did not complete the challenge.
30 seconds.
Michaelin, you will get 10 chips, and you will get 9 chips.
But I have
wasn't
7.
spelling.
I have 7 chips. Okay, so
I have 10.
together we have a whopping 17 chips at our disposal, and hopefully, people spend their chips along with us.
I'm thinking I'm gonna save my chips so that I can veto and have that power. That way, if I'm up there, then I'll have 10, and I have the most out of anyone.
Or
so
if
I can
I'm
just
up
go.
there, you can save me.
Or there's that, but we hope we doesn't get to that.
So we have this master plan. We've decided to make the game a little bit more interesting. So we get to have our own chips. We're gonna put them on me, preferably, and then frame it on someone else to stir the shit. And I love it. That's the tea.
The biggest threat in the game is Ryan because he's like playing all the sides of the house.
Should
So
we,
I'm trying to figure.
turn our backs on him?
Absolutely, but I'm trying to think. We don't want to tell him that. We don't want to tell him that. We want to keep him thinking that we're on his
Right,
side.
okay.
And I'm trying to come up with a strategy in order to frame him. And here's my plan. Are you ready? I'm gonna let you in on the plan.
Okay.
So I've already talked to Sarah and Desh about this. They know about it. We're gonna put chips on my name
Okay.
and make everyone think that Ryan did it. Don't tell James about this.
Okay.
Michaelin wants Sarah and Thomas out because she's worried about Thomas.
Okay.
Because whatever James does, Thomas is going to do.
I'm down. I'm down to get Thomas and James out this round right now.
Yeah.
So let's pull Michaelin in with her 10.
Yeah, but wait, doesn't
I feel like James has
Theron
something up
don't
his sleeve.
isn't that house always wrong? So
No.
if we want to expand votes to put them up, then we also need chips to put them out, right?
Yeah, I want.
My plan was to like split it evenly and to not vote for veto
So
because
you
I
had-
already don't have
so
a
you
lot
have
of chips.
6, right?
I want.
Yeah. So,
you
I
want
was
to put?
gonna.
Do you want to put 3, and then me and you both put 4, since we have one more than her? Yeah. So that way it
I want
comes
to
down
put all of
getting
my
them
chips
out.
on offense. I'm gonna put all mine on like trying to win.
Hey.
Yeah. Thank God. Thomas. I feel like we should get Thomas and Sarah too.
Yeah.
Okay.
I think if you put Thomas, Isaac, and Sarah up there, 2 of them are gonna leave.
Yeah.
And Isaac has a power. I know Isaac has a power.
I don't want. No. Isaac
think
doesn't have a power.
He doesn't have one anymore.
He gave it to me.
Wait, what the fuck?
Yeah, I didn't tell y'all that, but
It's okay.
I'm telling y'all now so y'all know that. Can we please put
does it do?
James up? Like, can we vote? Like, I'm putting all my chips on. I'd say we put 15 chips on James and the other 15 on Thomas.
Well, I'm not
15
gonna.
and
I'm
15,
not
we don't have
gonna
enough for
use
that.
all
We don't
of
have
my.
enough. Okay, maybe
15,
10 and 10.
30.
Y'all want to do how many? Do
My
y'all
plan-
have
10.
6, so that's
My plan was to vote for like use 3 chips and vote for 3 people.
So how are you going to nominate?
I'm gonna put 3 chips on Thomas and 3 chips on Dash.
So how would you like to nominate?
I would like to nominate Ryan for the chopping booth.
How many times?
All 3.
All right, so
So
you're
how
using,
that counts?
so you're using all of your chips?
Yes.
All right, thank you. How would you like to nominate?
So I'm gonna go offensive here. I'm gonna put 4 chips on Mr. Thomas and 3 chips on Dash.
I don't want to use the chips.
Okay, that's an option.
Okay.
So would you like to not do anything?
Not do anything.
Okay, cool.
Okay, I have 5 chips. And I'm going to use 3 on Ryan and 2 on myself.
Hello, James.
Hey, I'm keeping all my coins.
Okay, thank you. Hello, Michael. So how would you like to nominate?
I am gonna keep all of my chips for veto.
All right, thank you. How would you like to nominate?
I'm not gonna use any of them.
All right, thank you. How would you like to nominate?
I am going to do 4 for Ryan and 4 for Sarah.
Yes.
So I want 3 on Thomas and 3 on Sarah.
Hello, Dash.
Hi.
How would you like to nominate?
2 for Ryan and 1 for James.
Okay. So this is all of your chips.
Yep.
You understand? Okay. Thank you.
Thank you.
Your first 2 nominees both tied with 12 votes against them. Your first nominee is Ryan. Come have a seat. Your next nominee with 12 votes is Thomas. Thomas, you're nominated.
I gotta go visit.
Your next nominee with 7 votes is Sarah. Big oof.
And you didn't even leave me a cushion chair.
Wait, Sarah.
No, I'm just kidding.
Okay, so that means Thomas, Ryan, and Sarah, you are our 3 nominees for right now. Now let's have our auction for the power of veto.
9.
9. And Theron, you will get it, and please give me all 9 of your coins.
Wait, let's see. I am going to use the veto on Ryan.
All right, Ryan, you have been vetoed from the block. So let me check the votes. Your third nominee with 6 votes against him is Dash. Sorry, Dash, you have been nominated.
Same way I felt.
All right, so these are the final nominees. I will give you time to scramble and decide how to use your last chips before we do a vote to save.
Mother effing savior.
Okay, so yeah, it was mostly a loyalty thing, just because you helped me on the last 2 rounds whenever Mac and James. I kind of feel bad because James keeps trying to talk to me, and he's like, anything that will help me not be in the bottom.
Dude,
I was like, but
are we about to bond over the fact that I really want James out of this?
James
fucking game?
will be in the bottom whenever I'm there. Anyone that has done me wrong just has to go home before I do.
Yeah, he's the one who conspired to put me up there.
Well, he also conspired with Mac because Mac told him that he had the card to send me home. So she was confident that he shouldn't have told me this. She was confident that she could get the votes and to sway for me to leave. That's why she used it so that she would be HOH and I guess help him work with whatever he wanted. And then it obviously didn't work out that way.
So the plot twist of the entire show is that we're friends.
Yay!
Yay! See, I said that because I was like, man, I hope that she doesn't hate me. And guess what?
Right. I don't hate her. So if I hated her, I would have put her up for elimination when I was HOH, but I didn't. So I have said a couple of times that I wasn't sure if I could trust you though.
Which is fair.
Which is fair, yeah, because
Totally
like
fine.
you don't know if you can trust anybody in this
Exactly.
house. But like to be quite honest, I'm cool with like strongly aligning and then just like I'm gonna be loyal to James for at least 2 more rounds,
Yes.
and then like after that, like fuck him, and like
Yes.
we'll just like take it to the
Yes.
end, and like may the best woman win.
Amazing.
I think
love
it's
that.
like we're serving bad bitch energy,
Yes.
and may the baddest
Fuck
of bitches
yes.
win.
And like we're both bad.
Right, and like I'd be totally okay if like I lost to you.
Exactly. Same.
Totally.
Okay, what are you thinking?
I was definitely surprised.
I was too!
Definitely. I was like, wait, what?
Yeah.
What do you think?
Okay, I for sure knew and thought that Thomas and Sarah were going to be up there. And beyond that, I had no idea. So Ryan, I was shocked at, especially having 12 votes like Thomas.
Right.
You, I was very shocked. I was like, talking about Dash?
I said that they were like, Dash. like, is it Mr. Krabs?
Yes.
That was definitely me.
Yeah, so we're trying to think, because there's only 4 of us that have chips. So we're trying to think how to spend them, and if it's a tie, what
Definitely.
happens? Is it a challenge? Is it, you know, like...
Right. I think goes without saying, hey, sister, you know, look out for me. It's definitely like, you know, go without saying.
Yeah.
Whatever, you know, love you have from your heart for me.
After these few weeks.
I know, these few weeks.
I'm in a predicament, so I'm just gonna go half and half because Sarah does make a good point. Like, she's easy competition. While then again, I love a competition. I thrive for that. So I want to put 3 chips for Sarah and 3 chips for Desh.
What are you going to do with your chip?
I'm going to try and attempt to save Sarah.
Hello, James.
Hey.
How would you like to use your 9 chips?
I'm giving them all to Thomas.
So what are you going to do with your chips?
So I went back and forth on this. Sarah sketches me out because I have no idea where she stands. And Desh I feel like I could have a better connection with, so I'm going to use all 10 of my votes on Desh.
With 4 votes to save, Sarah, you have been evicted from the Big Brother house.
Wait, haven't?
You have.
Oh, well, that totally just played my heart. Like, I've been saved. I was like, oh, blind spot.
All right. By a vote of 13 to 9, Thomas, you have been evicted from the Big Brother house. Desh, you survived the double eviction.
Wow.
I had no say in this.
Also, because of the power that Mac used to eviction you guys, Theron, you are automatically the new eviction.
I'm guessing that Thomas's 9 votes are from James's 9 coins that he had, unless we can figure out if anybody else.
I didn't have any coins to play in that.
Yeah,
so.
because James has been trying to like make this deal with me to like save Desh, and then Desh got 13, so I'm guessing that whoever else had the coins just wanted Thomas out. So that really makes an easy decision for Isaac and James to be in the bottom for me. But I'm gonna entertain everybody because I have to.
Right.
But.
Yeah, you really don't like James, do you?
Well, I mean, like, this whole thing, I've already said this, I just need my revenge.
Yeah.
And so now
What
that
did
he,
James do to you? What did he fuck
Well, he
Oh, is he the one
literally-
that put you on elimination?
Yes.
Yeah.
Hello, TJ. Did you know that my nickname is TJ?
Is it?
Whenever someone calls you, I always get like, oh yeah, what? But then I'm like, oh wait, that's not my name.
Well, my actual name's Todd, but
Okay, yeah, I'm just a junior, so that's why everyone calls me TJ.
I'm a junior too.
Okay, so you're safe.
Thanks.
But that also wasn't a joke, but you're fine. Like, for right now, like, you're not even on my radar.
We know we're getting James out. If James doesn't win head of households, whoever gets next head of households is getting James out. If he wins veto, Isaac is the pawn. Theron does not know who's going to put up if James wins veto. So, as long as it's not me, I don't care.
Alright, so
The dynamic duo is back.
dynamic duo's back. Michaelin has some tea for me.
Well, yeah, I just wanted you to know that I feel like multiple people in the house, maybe, because I don't know who Thomas told, think that you're aligned with both sides of the house.
Yeah, I did say that. Duh. But you're the only one. So you guys are like the only ones who I'm upfront with about the fact that I am on both.
Isaac, he picked the wrong team early in the competition, Mitch's, so for that he has to go. James was pretty much in on sending me home. He made this pact with Mac because she had that power card, because she kind of thought that she would be able to get the votes against me, but it obviously didn't work because she's going home and he's up for it.
Just sing us one.
I was going to say, can
Yeah.
you serenade it? Yeah.
I'll write me a song. Theron, do you have anything to say?
So I'm glad you used all your chips to save Thomas and not Radesh, so I feel less bad about putting you in the bottom.
Alright, it's time to pick players for the veto competition. Kaylee got 53-84.
It's real close.
And Theron got 25-7. Congratulations, Theron. You have won the power of the
You get claps. You get actual claps. All right, so I was selected to compete in the veto challenge, and I threw it because James and Isaac are sitting up on the block right now, and as far as James knows, I've been loyal to him. I mean, he's probably not buying it, but I don't have the veto. If I would have won the veto, I would have had to make the decision of whether or not I was going to play it, and I don't want to play a veto for either of them. If I would have won the veto and then not played it on either of them, then that's another reason for them not to vote for me as the final winner, because we are in the jury now.
Theron, you have won the power of veto. What have you decided to do with this?
I'm not using it. I'm not using it.
Okay, so the veto has not been used.
I think I'm gonna vote for Isaac no matter what, because like it's just a vote.
Yeah.
And then if it comes down to it and it's a tie, then it's not my fault, and I can say that I voted for Isaac.
Mhm.
And I think it's fine, because if he chooses to save himself, then I think he's gonna put TJ up there.
Yeah.
Or he's gonna put Dash up there.
Yeah,
No,
that's
not
what-
Dash. That's freaking Incredibles Dash.
Dash, yeah. I was just talking to him and I said that I wasn't quite sure. I knew that Isaac skeeved me out because I still think he has an advantage.
Mhm.
He seems to think that he doesn't at all. I still think
Mhm.
there's remnants of Mitch still here.
Mhm.
This whole season's going to be called Remnants of Mitch. Like, I really do think that
Bye,
there's
Mitch.
multiple
The
other
crumbs.
things that we don't know about yet.
Yes.
And James told me that if he's safe, that he's not coming after me and he's not coming after you. And he said, I can't say that for everyone else.
Yeah.
The other side of the house, he said, like, the next time they get power, it's going to be us against each other.
Yeah.
And if one of us doesn't win the veto, we don't have the numbers, then
Yeah.
we're screwed. So,
Well, we were just talking about it, and you have our votes.
You got her to say that?
Mhm.
Okay, because she was like, I don't know.
Well, wait, we're not gonna vote against you. So we're
That's
gonna
what I
vote
mean.
for Isaac. Yeah.
Yeah, that's
we're
what I
voting,
mean.
We're voting Isaac. I know that Kaylee wants you out.
Kaylee wants me out?
Mhm.
That's a bad sign.
She wants you out, so they're gonna try and get the rest of them. So I would use.
Why would Kaylee?
Because she sees you as a threat now. But I don't see that, because we need to get Isaac and Desh out before we start any kind of other shit. You know what I mean? Like, get them all out, that way we can go. So I would use my veto if I were you.
It doesn't work like that.
You can't veto yourself?
No. Someone had to play the veto. I can't play it. Once it's played, I take charge. But
The only other person that I think that we could possibly
are you sure about
convince-
Michael?
Yeah. She just told me.
Y'all will be up on the block if it's not.
I know. We're gonna be next, which is fine.
The only other way to go forward is Ryan and TJ.
I just think that it doesn't make sense to make waves yet.
Yeah.
Like, I
Right.
think that there are two easy targets that we could get out,
Mhm.
and then quickly.
one of them being Isaac.
Exactly.
And, yeah.
Have Isaac out, and then that would loosen up some space for other people to start making waves, because I think that if we can, like, kind of have this going, then we can
We'll have the majority till we just don't. And then
Exactly.
it's going to have to be every man for himself at some point.
I
think it just doesn't make sense to, like, screw ourselves over, like, alliance-wise,
That's
or
very
like
true.
we're all kind of on the same page with this.
Yes.
and it doesn't make sense.
I mean, if you're gonna
because
kick me out, that's fine.
we're
I mean,
gonna have,
do what you
like-
think's better for you. I don't think it's better for any of y'all, and TJ's the most difficult one for me. I know y'all are going up,
Yeah.
and if I'm here, they may not be happy with you, but they're still 100% coming for me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then they would come for me, and they would go for them, and then they would go for you.
What you talking about?
Them. Theron and Desh, and I guess Kaylee if she's over there.
And the fact that you just said you're going to vote Isaac, if Isaac makes it to the finals, like he's an attractive guy to bring to the finals, in my opinion. So like, I don't
Because
know.
he could, like,
What? Why are you laughing?
why do you mean, like, you mean like he's manipulative?
No, like he's like, I feel like people would not vote for him to win. Like you want to bring
Yeah.
him to the finals because like he's not like calling all the shots. You know?
Yeah, that's fair.
So it's like a goat.
Yeah. Yeah.
I also want to vote for Isaac
Mhm.
just to pander to
Exactly.
the jury. Right?
But we have to make sure that it's a tie.
But even if Isaac goes home this round, we can just get James next round. I guarantee it. Literally, the four of us, the final four.
Yeah.
Me, you,
I need to.
you,
I want
and
to talk
TJ.
to.
Isaac, you have been evicted from the Big Brother house. Thank you for playing.
And according to the votes, 5-1, James is still here. So apparently they said something to him that I could not. Not that I'm mad, but I also wouldn't be mad at myself because I've literally killed these bitches in every single challenge that I've won. Like it has like, it's really hard carrying the personality of the show on my back.
And I think if I don't do anything now, I think putting all of my ducks in a row, like every opportunity I get to throw James under the bus, and I think I will try everything in my power, and he's coming for me definitely. Like in that entire alliance, I think Kaylee's a snake. When we had our original conversation, it was like, oh, I'm gonna cut off James, or I'm gonna do this, that, and the third. And I think hearing that and then hearing the vote, like I definitely know I 120% voted for James to get rid of James. I don't know. I don't like him. I don't trust him. I guess because he hasn't put that repertoire with me, I thought we were cool because that we saw each other.
So that means, Gabby, you are the new HOH.
Our first meeting.
So we just had another HOH competition, and it was basically like other contestants could choose who they wanted to be HOH or not by knocking down their blocks. And they knocked me out first. I'm not surprised. They don't want me as HOH again because I was too powerful. I think they're all fucking scared of me, to be quite honest. I have heard that they all low-key hate me because I've been doing too much scheming. But you know, you have to politic well and you have to make allies where you can, and I am playing this game very strategically. I just want to make it as far as I can and be as messy as possible while making really good alliances and just mixing up the game a little bit, making it interesting. So yeah, I mean, they're scared of me. It's fine.
But I just don't understand what James promised every single person that he hasn't, like, to where like all of them would vote for him instead of Isaac.
Right.
Like, what has Isaac done to anybody for them to think that James would be the person to keep? And I think I'm gonna go ask because I'm going home anyway.
Like
so I want the
very
tea.
surprised. I think if you were to go home, I'm going home right after you because I'm not part of that group. I like the ball personally.
This is my own personal message for everybody still in the game. Y'all are stupid. You're stupid. And not stupid for going against me just because like that was stupid in itself. But I just don't understand how you saw James as less of a threat than Isaac to every single one of you. Like, obviously, I honestly just want to know what he said to all of you to make you think up here. Like, I don't understand what clicked and was like, wow, I should definitely let James stay in the game this late over Isaac. Isaac is literally he was just here. A pawn. Like, just a person. Like, I will admit that it was probably time for him to go. But, like, James is so much smarter than all of you. You're all stupid. Every single one of you does not have a clue. You don't. And I don't think that you'll ever get it. Because it's too late. It is too late. But I will commend you. You're all some really good actresses. Like, I hope that your GPAs in theater are just immaculate. Because the way that you all looked in my face and said, oh my god, I am definitely sending James home, was top-notch acting. Like, I really can't be mad because y'all were so good. I was played.
Yeah.
I just want to like see where you are and like who that. So you're nominating James.
I don't know. See, that's the thing. I'm tempted to keep him in just to keep our alliance strong until it's all of us.
That makes
And
sense
then-
because he will vote.
Because James is he's a very
Loyal.
yeah, he's like a very rule-oriented, like honesty-oriented person. And I think that it'll go a long way if I say like, I'm not gonna put you up for this thing, and he just gets chosen to like play in the veto round, and then he has some power. You know what I mean?
Then we
But
can get
I'm also a little worried about Ryan.
What are you worried about?
I don't know, I kind of want to put him up.
Do you?
And Farron, maybe.
Farron want to go home.
And then it keeps like our alliance.
Yeah, and then it'd be 5 against 2. Like, you can straight up be honest.
Yeah.
Do you have any final 2 deals with anyone?
No.
No?
No. I haven't made any deals with anyone. No.
Do you want to make one?
Like with us? I guess. I don't know. What are you offering? I don't know what you
I'm offering if I win at a household, if I had to put up 2 people and it's only us left, I'd put up Ryan and Michael and not you.
That's a good call. So you think I should do like Farron against Dash?
If one of them wins, and it's like almost original what you want to nominate in the first place, so you get like no blood variance at all.
Gabby wants me gone.
Yes, she was thinking about putting you out and voting you out.
Knew it.
But listen,
She's gonna put me out.
No, she wanted to do that, but this is what I told you. What I told you earlier. I was like, if we final 2 do anybody? She said no. I was like, let's do final 2. And she's like, okay, I'm down for it. And then she said, what can you offer me? I was like, if you don't put Ryan up, when I went out of household, I'll put up Michael and Ryan and not you. And she bought it.
Yo. Does anyone that's still in the game want to give me an ounce of honesty for one last conversation? I'll wait.
I'll give you an ounce of honesty.
I'll already talk to you.
Wait, you're asking for honesty from us?
Yeah, well, like obviously in the last round, everyone told me they were going to move James out, and that didn't happen. Which I mean, like I'm not married to it. I don't care because I know that every single one got to vote me out.
Right.
But I would like to know. I would like to know what James said to all of you to like think that he was a better competitor.
I think he's talking in terms
Oh,
of.
yeah, I'll be honest. I voted because I thought everybody was going to vote to keep Isaac in. And so I was like, oh, I'm just going to mix it up because I think it'd be fun.
Okay, with me, we've had this conversation. And I think that we've had the conversation, we said, okay, this is what's happening, this is what's going to go on. And I think totally like when I went, I said, okay, 120%, even if James did not get off the chopping block, I didn't think I was going to be the only one to vote him off. I at least thought with the conversation that we had that you said, you know, oh, me and James were in an alliance secretly, blah, 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 all those different things. So I think that more than anything like really broke like trust and honesty between us, because like we sat there and had that conversation, like even though you like wanted to like shake things up and those different things, like I was really like,
I think you should see what happens in this next round.
Would you like to talk?
To go forward.
Honestly? Yeah. Okay,
Big things coming.
But I am curious to see what he said to y'all to think that he was a less of a threat than Isaac was, because that was so stupid. You hear me ranting about how stupid y'all are in the data room, because every single one of you is a fucking idiot. If James wins this, I want every single one of you to meet me in the parking lot. No. Wait. Let me. I'm not done talking. I'm stupid. Okay. Every single one of you is stupid. You, Gabby, like he now can like win the veto or like any other competition, like keep himself in. That was a chance to get him out, and none of you took it. Not even me.
I made my case to get. I wanted nothing more than to get James out. I made my case to my alliance, and they said no. We want James to stay in because we know that he's going to vote with us. And I was the one who's like, you know, like I want to get this motherfucker out because he's the one who's going to be conspiring against me this whole time.
So you're telling me that you think we're the boo-boo, the fools?
Yes, 5 of y'all. Clowns.
How so? Wait,
Clowns.
who are the
Use not-
clowns here?
Look, do you see this red nose?
Oh, wait, that one?
No, right here.
Oh, okay.
And there's 5 of you.
Show me.
So. It was just a camera app. It was just a camera app. Okay. I showed her herself. Okay. But like, the fact that y'all think that James is not about to come back and send some of y'all home.
Oh,
that was your
I know
one.
he's
That was your one chance. That was your one chance.
I
But y'all
know.
let this alliance
Right.
get into the way.
Exactly.
The way I'm not anything. I have not gone to the diary room. Anything that I say, I've said in front of the group. I take my stance and I stick to it. Everyone knew that I wanted Mitch gone. That happened, and I wanted James. gone.
Everybody knew I wanted
I'm very
Tori,
easy
that
to
happened.
please. I'm very easy to please. That was the one chance for James to go home, and y'all did not take
No,
it.
this- I
So
think
now
this
you
next-
have to deal with this risk. This is my time to go in.
This is your time to
we
go.
Can, we can pause.
Pause.
Dash. Right there. She said she didn't care.
I'll go. Okay, great. The head of the fools. So I think that what
Me?
y'all did was clown-like. The
Wait,
clownery was real in that voting. The fact that the 5 of you went against me for your own, what could be your only chance to get James out of this competition was so stupid. It was the stupidest thing I've ever seen. Stupid. Like, do you see the red clown nose? Like, oh, yeah.
Okay.
That's how I feel. Clowns. What's not clicking? Something didn't click. I cannot wrap my head around the buffoonery that I have just witnessed in the last 30 minutes.
Where was your?
I'm pretty shocked that I got called Boo Boo the Fool.
Well, I told you.
Just because she would not accept
That she's
the clownery that she has just
You know,
done.
I know. Listen, Paris, listen.
The head of the clowns, not of the
Good,
household.
Gabby,
The
yeah.
head of the clowns.
So
I'm still
I
in the
know-
household. I am not a clown. I'm smart. He's a
Darren,
threat.
Darren, listen. I know
I can't wait for him
myself.
to send every single. If James makes it to the final 2 or 3, I will vote for him because he played a
'Cause he
motherfucking
played-
great game and played every single one of y'all. I can't wait for him to go home with that money and the crown. Girl, he has my vote. Team James, where's my T-shirt?
What the fuck? I think this is the round we need to let James go. Am I gonna try to say it?
Everyone wants that. We all want that.
Yeah.
But that's not gonna
I
happen.
fucked up and I thought it was gonna happen last round, and I fucked up and voted to keep him to stay because I didn't want him to be pissed off at me.
Everyone did that. Literally, we
and
all
now
did
he's
that.
staying in, like, he's gonna fucking take this home if we don't start
No,
acting.
that's what I think, but
We are all playing ourselves.
But Gabby is gonna make her decision, and honestly, for her personal game, I don't think she's even looking to put James in the block right now. So we're gonna have to just vote with whatever we think is best that she gives us.
And what I'm for sure, after what Farron just said and like how he just acted toward me, like, I'm definitely gonna put him up, for sure.
What happened?
He walked in and was like, "You're stupid, do you see the clown nose on your face?" And like did all this shit. And like, I'm sorry, I get that you're upset
Right.
and I get that like you're trying to put on a show and
Right.
stuff, but like, just don't be a dick.
Exactly.
Like, I get it, and I'll be a dick too, but
Right.
I don't think that that was necessary. So
Because
like,
he did the same thing to Kaylee. But
Exactly.
I also feel the same way about Kaylee because I think Kaylee is in an alliance with him,
Mhm.
and Kaylee's not ready to break that alliance. And so that's what because
Yeah.
we were having conversation because I think like when we were sitting down on the
See-
couch, like I made it very well known that that's
Yes.
who like I want him to go home and I want him to go
yes.
home now.
And the thing is, he has said that he was ready for you to go home, and I was
Mhm.
like, wait, what the fuck?
Mhm.
When did this happen? So what I think is gonna happen is that I'm gonna put the two of you up together,
Mm-hmm.
but I'm going to try and win the veto, and then if I get the veto, then you're out completely, and I'm gonna put Brian up.
Oh, why Brian?
Because I think that he's the weakest out of the group that we have.
I just want to say that Theron was right. He was right, and we're all Boo Boo the fucking fool.
Oh, clowns. Clowns.
We're straight up clowning. We clown the fuck.
I was right. I had the same idea as you. We had the same
We're
idea.
clowning.
We
We're
literally
clowning.
had the same idea.
We're fucking clowning out here, Theron.
I would say that I'm so
What?
proud of myself for staying consistent mostly. Anything that I ever wanted to say, I did say in front of the group and never in private. I never made a deal with a single person. I made it very clear what my goal was, and I'm very proud of what happens today if I do go home.
Darren and Dash, you have been nominated for eviction. Please have seats. Gabby, do you have anything to say?
No, I think we're good, actually.
Sorry. You have won the power of veto.
God, I'm so dumb. I just cheered for TJ to win the veto challenge in front of Theron, who gave me his veto and saved my life in this game.
Darren and Dash, you are nominated for eviction. Gabby, you won the power of veto. What are you going to do with it?
I'm going to veto Dash.
Right? Dash, you have been vetoed from the block.
Do I get to wear this?
I guess.
It's not
I think
TJ.
so. I think
I don't want it to be TJ. He's less of a clown than the rest of y'all.
Alright, so there is a vacancy on the nomination chairs. Gabby, who's going up?
Ryan.
Alright, Ryan.
Hold up.
Oh.
I'm sorry, I just didn't want to keep this in my pocket. I think I can use this right now.
Yes, you can.
Okay, cool.
Alright, so Ryan is using his blue wig screen. Okay? This is called Extra Chance. So you can play this power at any point to add an extra power of veto competition to the round. Gabby got 2 minutes 14 seconds. Theron got 2 minutes 4 seconds. So Theron, you have the power of veto.
Holy Jesus sauce.
So, you clowns get to deal with me for another week. I'm loving this right now. Like, I'm really like soaking in the fact that I was, like this.
Keep me in the loop. So, James has a card.
Yes.
Where he can put up someone else.
Yes.
And I think he's gonna put up Kaylee.
Okay.
And it's
Who's he
Ryan
taking?
and Kaylee.
So it's
And I
Ryan.
think he's getting Ryan out.
I think James is getting Ryan.
Mm-hmm. Because he's gonna try and save himself.
What are you doing?
I'm fine with
Because
it.
I want to vote with you and Michael. Because if we want to get James out, if we want to get Ryan out, we can.
Is it smarter to get Kaylee out when he puts her up there?
Yes, because it's very much I think Kaylee would be the one to backstab somebody more than Ryan.
And I already told Ryan that I wasn't gonna get him out.
Yeah, we're being honest with him.
Yeah, I really did put him up there so that everybody could get there. And then I didn't know that he was gonna use that shit.
Here we are. It is time for the Final Eight's second veto ceremony and eviction. So, Theron and Ryan, you are on the block. But Theron, you won the extra power of veto. What are you going to do with it?
Use it on myself.
Alright, so Theron, you are safe and you will not be evicted this week.
One more week in the circus.
So we have a vacancy on the block. Yes? Alright, so James plays the final purple wigged screen. This is called the Usurper. If the power of veto is used, play this power to name the replacement nominee instead of the HOH. So James, who are you nominating for eviction? You cannot nominate.
Nobody's shocked by this.
Okay, so Kaylee, you have been nominated. Ryan and Kaylee, you are the final nominees. This is it. So one of you will be evicted at the end of this eviction ceremony. Kaylee, you have been evicted from the Big Brother house. Thank you for playing.
So sorry, Kaylee. I was HOH and I couldn't do anything, and I'm really sad. Now I think Theron is going to be out to get me, which is fine because that's how I would play. That's how I did play. I wanted him gone. Like, bye bitch, once you called me a clown, nah, that doesn't fly.
TJ with 5. So James is the new HOH.
TJ, who do we want out?
Theron and Michael? Yeah. No, Theron and Dash, one of those two. That's what I'm thinking.
I'm thinking Theron and Michael.
Okay, if you put those up, I support that nomination.
I want to break them up.
Okay. If you put that up, then I support that nomination. You're the head of household.
Okay.
And I'm behind you.
Who's my else?
James, who are you nominating?
I think Theron and Michaela.
Michael.
Hey, we're trying to get it.
It's gone.
Thanks, Mom and Dad, for making my name so awful.
It's not.
Dash had 9, Theron had 9, James 10, Ryan 10, Michael 11, TJ 9. So Michael wins the power of veto.
Alright, so we just had the veto challenge. I got put up by James as a pawn, I'm hoping, because he wanted to get Theron out.
Are you keeping Dash?
Yeah.
That's what
Well, we gotta vote out.
Yeah, because he was next to me, guys.
Who?
Dash. Right?
Yeah, but we gotta vote out Theron.
Yeah, that
We have to know that.
Absolutely.
We only need 2 votes.
Yeah, I'm 100% voting Theron.
Let's go to TJ.
Yeah, go ahead.
I'll get him.
I just told Desh that I had his back for this round and that I was going to vote Ryan. And I'm obviously vetoing myself.
Okay. We only need 2 votes. So we should be good.
What? No, 3 because me, Ryan, TJ, and Gabby can vote.
So I'll
You can't and them 2 can't.
I can break ties though.
Oh,
And
true.
I will.
Oh, yeah, true.
Michael, you won the power veto. What are you going to do?
Use it on myself.
All right, goodbye. Okay, so there is a vacancy on the nomination chairs. So James, who will you nominate in her place? Dash. Dash. You have been nominated.
I know we're all surprised.
I pretty much have already called all of you stupid, and so I pretty much think that that is like a general thing that you're all aware of, right?
Yes.
Okay, perfect. I commend you on the work that you have done today, and I just want to let you know that if I am on the jury, and there's only one person here that I would vote for, and it's him, because he had all of you strung around his finger this entire time. You had one chance to evict him, and I gave it to you, and not a single one of you took it. So for that, I will say this again. Stupid. I hope that he comes through and smokes every single one of you in the last challenges because you absolutely deserve it and you should not win today. And I mean that from the bottom of my heart. You're all great people, but you're horrible at this game.
Theron, you have been evicted from the Big Brother house.
Keep your eyes on the stars, you'll never be one.
And Michaelin, you are the new head of household.
Do you think we have the numbers to get James out? Because I don't trust him, especially after what Theron just said.
Exactly.
Still think the same thing I've been thinking.
James?
Yeah.
And that's the general consensus.
Really?
Yeah.
That's exciting. I have not won a challenge, but I'm surprised that I'm still here. I think being very direct about like what my motives were, like, okay, I'm, here for James, like here to get rid of him at this point, like that's all, like, my coins are, like trying to get him out and gone. I think based on what I'm getting back, like that's where, like, most of the house is. Has the house changed on me? Yes. Do I trust any of them after him? Child, no. Gabby hasn't given me anything that I should trust her. Michaelin, I definitely trust Michaelin.
Dash? But is it a good time to put James up there? I don't know. He scares me, especially after what Theron was saying. Yeah, Theron can be a drama queen, but I think there was some truth to what he was spitting.
I think so too. But
and
I feel
James
like,
already put me as a pawn up there once.
But you know that Dash doesn't like James.
Right.
And I think that at this point, James is like the biggest competition.
Yeah.
So I don't know. If you didn't do James, who would you put?
I don't know. It would have to be someone as pawn because
I know,
we have our
exactly.
4, so.
Yeah.
So, I'm nominating Dash, love you sister, and James, after what Theron said.
Oh, this is late now.
Yeah, it just kind of freaked me out, so.
Right, so Dash and James, you have been nominated. So Ryan, you have won the power veto. All right, I'm going to give y'all time. Then we'll do the veto and eviction ceremony. So come ready to evict.
So do you have a final 2? Or did you just stick with final 4?
I'm with the final 4 for now. And then me, you, and Ryan had talked about 3s up there. So.
What about 2?
I haven't made any yet.
Do you want to make one now? I wasn't sure. I was like maybe she'd be down for it, but like I think nobody would expect it.
Yeah.
I got a final 2 deal with Ryan. I have a final 2 deal with Gabby, and I have a final 2 deal with Michaelin.
If, I'm gonna go James. And if Ryan uses it, he's an idiot. And I mean, I'll tell him that to his face. You know I will.
Right.
Because, this is our chance to get James out. And have it be a no questions asked type thing.
Definitely.
And about what everyone else is saying, that I genuinely don't think I can win if I go up with you.
Oh God.
Dude, I'm trying to be honest with you right now, and
I think that I don't think I can convince you otherwise, but
I mean you can try, but honestly, I'm out here to try to win,
I am going to.
Alright, so the veto has not been used. Dash and James, you are this round's final nominees. James, you have been evicted from the Big Brother house. Thank you for playing.
Set. Correct.
Right, and Gabby is the new HOH.
Y'all go and keep me in.
Dude, obviously. Dude, Final Four was
Okay,
the
thank
game.
you. No, but like, we had that, remember, upstairs? That final 3 pack. I will never forget that pack. Ever.
Women power.
Yes. I want it to be us and TJ. So I think I'm gonna put Dash and Ryan up and
Pray he doesn't win the veto. Yeah.
I think I'm gonna put them up, but all of us compete in the veto.
Right.
And if we have to veto, then we can just go from there.
And then it'll have to be me or TJ, and then we can just get Dash out. And then TJ has offered me a final 2, and Gabby wants it to be the final 2 women, which would be us 2. And Ryan, I think, would love to see the 2 of us there. So I'm feeling pretty good right now, but who knows, they could come back to bite me in the ass, we don't know. And that final 4 is going to be the final 4 that we said from the beginning, which we played an honest game pretty much so far, so I'm actually really stoked that it's like that.
Oh, you still on for final 2?
I don't know about final 2. Yeah, I think I'm gonna put you and Dash out. That way we can just get Dash out.
Get Dash out,
And then it's like best man
duke
wins.
it out for
Yeah,
the final 4.
Exactly.
Alright, Dash and Ryan, you have been nominated for eviction. Please have a seat.
My babies.
And congratulations, TJ. You are the winner of the Power
I choose to not use the power veto.
Alright, so Dash and Ryan are the final 2 nominees. It is time for the final 5 eviction ceremony. Dash, you have been evicted from the Big Brother house. Thank you for playing. Alright. Ryan thinks he has it. So Ryan, you win Power 4 head of household.
Why won't picking up 2 like work? Like that's.
Alright, so I guess we succeeded as an alliance this whole time. You know, Final 4, that's what our goal was. And I really hate to do this, but I have to bring TJ with me to the Final 2 and see you guys.
So we're on the block.
You're on the block.
You're not picking to bring the final 2. Don't get ahead of yourself.
Wait, that's what okay, no, yeah.
So
yeah.
we are up for like
eviction and then veto.
Yes. So Gabby and Michelin, you have been nominated. So it is declared impossible, and Michelin wins the final power of veto.
I screwed up. I won the challenge to become the head of household, and then I, for some reason, thought that I was choosing the final 2. I don't know why I thought that, and I even said it out loud, like an idiot, embarrassed myself, and I had to turn my back and stab, like, what feels like my best friend in this game, and that was Michelin.
I've decided to veto myself.
Alright, so Michelin, you are off of the block. That means TJ, you are nominated for eviction as the only option. So, because Ryan is HOH, Michelin is the only person who can vote in this eviction.
Yeah, we were chance against Ryan, and either of us, I would be fine seeing win. So I really think, and TJ proposed to me a final 2, and I just said, let's talk more on that, and never gave an answer.
He proposed to me a final 2, and I was like,
shady.
I think that he's been doing that all game.
Yeah,
or at least
because
for the last little bit.
I'm pretty sure he had a final 2 with Ryan too.
Yeah.
So I think it's gonna be you, but I'm gonna talk. I'm gonna like think with myself, and that could change.
Can you pray about it?
I will pray about it.
Okay. take the wheel, please. Like CTK, like Jesus.
CTK. Like, please put the Jesus card on me. My dad's a DK. I'm not gonna pull the Jesus card. I mean.
This vote was obviously really hard because we had a 4 alliance coming into this, and we said we were going to get ourselves to the 4, and that was about as far as alliances went. So I just want to congratulate you two for like as far as you came, because it was really awesome. I feel like my best shot, if I end up being able to graciously be in the top 2, is not going to be against TJ. So I vote to evict TJ.
All right, TJ, you have been evicted from the Big Brother house. How many competitions did James win?
3.
Correct. All right, so Ryan, you are the final head of household. Let's go to the living room. This is the final eviction. Ryan is the final HOH and will cast the last vote to evict either you, Gabby, or you, Michael. But before he casts his vote to evict, you have one last chance to plead your case to him right here. Gabby, you're first.
Like I said, like, we stuck together, we stuck it out, we knew that it was gonna be like every man for himself. And I think like I've been pretty honest with you the entire time. I'm pretty much an open book when it comes to talking about everything with everybody. And, you know, I hope that you would take that into consideration when you're thinking about all this stuff.
Yeah. I echo that. And then also, you told me on multiple occasions, if I ever slit your throat or backstab you, you're going to be infinitely hurt. And I just want to throw it out there that I have never done that. Backstabbed you or slit your throat, even though you just assaulted my chest. That's okay. Anyway, next. Yeah, so I haven't gone against, and you know, like we said, our alliance went as far as it could. I feel like I haven't gone against you at all. And that's my way.
And y'all both played an amazing game. Everyone played a really good game. I choose to keep. Can I say I choose to keep?
Say who you
evict. Okay. I choose to evict Gabby.
All right, Gabby, I'm sorry, but you have been evicted from the Big Brother house. Thank you for playing.
Good.
Yeah.
Okay, so I came into this game a newcomer, pretty nervous. I didn't think there would be like a bunch of other newcomers. Thought it would be like a bunch of people who knew each other already. And so like the first thing like I wanted to do was just make sure like I talked to like at least like the majority of the people in the room or in the house to just at least build a little rapport with each person. So starting off with that, I was able to kind of open up different relationships and build alliances kind of quick in the game. And then people started coming to me that weren't necessarily in my alliances, like Mitch. And I had to make decisions to go, you know, against him and kind of head to head against him. I was kind of working with James along the way until, you know, you're probably not inclined to vote for me since I'm partly responsible for like why he left, but like it's totally like I had to do it. I feel like Theron said, if you're sitting here, you know, you really were like pulling like the majority of the strings from like all the groups. It really is kind of hard to like think of everything that happened today, because a lot happened. But I would be willing to answer any sort of questions you guys have.
Yeah, so thank y'all for playing today. It was a great day, and I'm really glad that I met all of y'all. I feel like I played an honest game, and when you watch the tapes, I think you're gonna see that. Yeah, I kept my promises, and anytime that we were having like a majority vote or like things were happening like that, like I felt like I was in the know and I was trying to like help us get to a place, and anytime I knew someone was gonna be safe or had the power to save people, that I did, because I wanted to see certain people keep going. Until obviously then I couldn't, because you know, we're here. But yeah, I respect what you all have to pick because it's hard, but yeah, I think we played a great game and I'm really proud of everyone sitting here, so.
So first off, I would just like to congratulate Michaelin on winning Big Brother season 16.
Shut up. We don't know that yet. We really
We know. I definitely feel. Alright, so this is what's gonna happen. Theron is gonna vote for her. Desh
I really don't think Theron's
is gonna vote for you.
I think I probably have Desh.
James is gonna vote for you.
I don't see that at all because we have the same exact
Gabby.
answer. Women power.
I will just be happy if TJ votes for me.
Yeah.
That's all I care. That's all I earned this whole time.
I just want to say that we dabbed up in here for final two. Not saying final two, but
Right.
basically final two. And here we freaking are, and we both walked in knowing no one and being newbies, and we were both like, shit, we're gonna be on first. And here
Yeah.
we freaking are. So I'm really excited. If it's you, I'm happy.
Honestly, I'm glad I'm not sitting here like just next to any old person. I'm glad it's with someone who I
Skirts on the name.
Yeah, you were like the first person I talked to, and I sat down on the couch and like we said like hello, and I'm like, all right,
I made it.
we made it.
Gabby voted for Michaelin to win. That's one vote, Michaelin. It's a jury of 7, so you need 4 votes to win. Yeah, we can have that. TJ voted for Ryan to win. Boo. Desh voted for Michaelin to win. So 2 votes Michaelin, 1 vote Ryan. Next vote. James voted for Ryan to win. That is 2 votes Ryan, 2 votes Ryan. Theron voted for Michaelin to win. That's 2 votes Ryan. Kaylee voted for Ryan to win.
I'll take
2 votes Michaelin, 1 vote left. Isaac voted for the winner of Big Brother 16, Ryan.
That's complete bullshit.
Let's hear first.
It's okay.